All right, we're live, back with One Piece episode 737, reviewing theories.
37,
Third
Birth of a Legend.
word.
Sabo.
Word. I got my boy EverDDragon as usual.
You ready?
Oh yes, and it's the first ever actual review and theories of
Yeah.
One Piece episodes.
The One Piece
actually.
episodes, because we
So
never
we
did that.
Yeah, we decided to start from here because apparently what's going on in the anime, if you manga only readers only know, that apparently they're gonna do a Sabo filler that's happening right now with his backstory, as well as like what happened during the Hazard Terminal arc, basically.
Yeah, because we basically are finding out what's happening in the.
One second, I'm getting a fucking phone call right now.
Out of all time, so I'll go on and speak. So definitely we started with the whole crew, and they're basically they're showing how all of the warriors, how they're all back in the castle because they're trying to hide from the government, and then we have the whole crew, and then they're all at Kiros's his hut, his penthouse, you know what I mean, and they're all chilling. So, and Sabo comes in the room, and then Zoro's like basically about to like cut this niggas apart. So then he starts speaking, and then he doesn't want to wake up Luffy. Basically because he's beat up. That, and because you just why would you wake him up? And I think Luffy doesn't want to see his brother in that type of moment. I think just Oda wants to save that moment for us, like a real brother reunion type moment. Yeah, without him, like dying from his wounds. So then we started out in the flashback, right? And then we found out how he met Sabo. Dragon met Sabo back when they were burning down
Great Terminal.
Yeah, the Great Terminal, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, they basically met him again back when he was when the Celestial Dragon shot up Sabo's little canoe ship.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
I still find that way too funny.
Here's another thing. I think they added in something because when I remember from the anime and manga, Dragon visited him twice. I don't remember that. Was that in the manga anime?
It did.
He visited him twice. The one before and one after.
He met him Great Terminal, but then he didn't make him part of the crew or pick him up till after he got shot up.
Oh, I have to reread that because I actually don't remember. I got short-term memory.
I don't know. I found it really weird how that worked out because wouldn't he? Yeah, it's very weird.
That's what I said. I remember him being, there only once, unless they did only the one cut.
Yeah,
and then in the anime they did the two cut.
But technically didn't because back in the episode they were saying Sabo Dragon said that this is the boy he met back in Great Terminal.
Yeah. So
that's how I'm thinking that Great Terminal was, of course, a separate event. And so we saw how Sabo got trained up in back in the HQ, and then they showed him that he started out training with Ivankov, right?
No, it actually was mostly it was Hack. It was Hack.
Oh, Hack, yeah.
And then Hack started, it was the main trainer. Then he went to Kuma, which I'm like, yo, Kuma.
And he got, what was so smart how they did it? Because when Kuma's about to hit him, instead of using, like
his own fruit, yeah.
Yeah.
if he had his own fruit at that time, I don't know if he did. He probably did, most likely.
I'm pretty sure he did because of how
he did have it. I remember that, and then most likely
the way he's using the tags, it seems like he does. Yeah. What I'm thinking is that if you pay attention, like the staff goes over his fingers.
Oh, another thing too. Yeah. So is that I just noticed in that he got the staff from there, not from before. Because I remember when he was a kid, he did have a similar staff to that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah, no, and then that's what I'm saying. Like the staff is just like he's using it to like get around Kuma's paws.
Yeah.
And it's funny as hell. And then, but he keeps using the same staff also as he grows up because he uses it back also when they were showing like the flashback when he's
when they're in the middle of a battle. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because they trained him up, and then he's doing missions. He's doing practically he's not even being a spy. It seems like he just broken into a kingdom.
Yeah, it was a rescue. It was a rescue mission.
Rescue
basically.
mission.
They were
yeah,
they were trying to rescue their allies as well as the citizens from some country. I remember. I think it was a dictatorship. That's what, because niggas looked like fucking sand Nazis the whole time.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
I mean, it was like in the desert, I believe, and then he just broke into the door, and then the dragon breath. And
I'm like,
you see just like the whole. It's like
if they only were to animate that more directly how it was.
Honestly, you're right about that, but I think the animation was still that very.
It wasn't bad. It was there's some cases, you know, when they did the panning shots from the the big group of soldiers coming in. That was one.
Yeah,
part. They looked like stick soldiers. It looked like. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with the animation, you know. And also, we have basically some of them didn't even think he should be there back in because in a flashback he forgot his past due to what happened to him, almost dying, but he remembers like key words, you know, so he'll remember that's how he remembered Ace, because when Ace died,
right,
so when he saw the newspaper he basically freaked out. And I think in the next episode we're just gonna find more out how he responded to it, I believe. Yeah, because I don't think he, of course he wouldn't take it lightly, but
yeah. Anyways, was there anything else that major happened? It was just like his backstory. It was
just basically the backstory, and I think they did it way better than how they did it in the
episode of Sabo.
Hell yeah, that episode was Sabo. I think was garbage because
like there was no point to that movie. To be honest, all it was like 5
in HD.
It was like 3 minutes of Sabo reminiscing. Then it was 1 minute of like him just being remembering shit. Then it was just an HD remake of a couple episodes. That's how it was. That's how I felt about it, honestly.
2 parts.
But then, what I'm thinking is that they.
Oh wait, cut you off for a second, Patrick. Yeah, we are going to see a Civil War.
Oh, Captain America: Civil War. Oh yeah, I'm also Patrick. I'm also probably gonna be doing on Tuesdays. I'm gonna be doing like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reviews, because I don't really like. I'm someone who watches it and then I'll go online and I don't really find.
Yeah, there's not much review. I see. I would look for reviews.
And the show is really good because it connects to the movie, so I think a lot of people hopefully they'll enjoy it. And I'm gonna do it differently how I do One Piece. I'm actually going to write things out because I want it to be more organized. It's a reality show type of thing, so I think we're. So I don't want to forget certain things, you know. With One Piece, I just go by
remembrance.
Yeah, by remembrance, and
we know what this is. We don't, like for Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's like for any reality show, it's basically a set in stone,
Yeah,
but for One Piece, it's theories on theories.
One Piece we have so many theories, and we have so many characters, and we have so many events happening at the same time.
Yeah, reality shows you just go like by plot development. That's all it is, honestly.
And also, so we're gonna have one more episode of flashback, and then after that, we're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully they finish up Dressrosa, because I think the anime has been going on way too long, too long, 2 years. Hopefully, but I think I'll give the episode definitely an 8.5, and I'm giving it an 8.5 because the way, like I've heard, I forgot who said this, but I think Sawyer said this. Sawyer Mage. He was saying how his own part in the episode, because he actually sent in letters just for the Toei to do the episode specific way, because Oda said this before in an SBS that he might write out a chapter about someone's flash story like Sabo, right? But if he were to introduce the whole flashback in the manga, it would take up so much time that it just makes it easier for him to just send the notes to Toei, and for them, because Toei sometimes have, in One Piece, you have a lot of parts where they have a lot of gaps in the manga. So that means they have to drag out certain scenes, like them looking at the sky, like
panning shots and panning shots.
So this Oda sending these letters helps a lot, because now they have an idea of how to fill in those episodes, and I think it's very beneficial, honestly, because we're gonna have more episodes like this where we don't have them looking at the soldiers walk around for 25 seconds and then 2 seconds of someone hitting him.
Yep, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm just doing lighting adjustments like that. I think I should plug this into an outlet because I'm plugging into the PS4. It's not getting much power right now, so it's not max brightness, usual. Anyways, yeah, for me, honestly, I like how this is going with the anime. I love how they're doing this. I hope that they don't skip it real quick,
No,
and then do
definitely,
some
because
other
we have so
BS.
much hype right now.
Because I want to know more about Sabo's training, what his backstory was. I mean, this is
I
the
don't
beginning
think we're gonna
shit.
see more than that. I think we're just gonna see.
It's probably gonna be like 2 or 3. I say 2, 3
more.
max episodes of Sabo's backstory. That's what I'm gonna say. Because because remember, the way I'm seeing it, they're actually going really fast with it. Actually, if you remember from this episode, they actually went through a lot. If you think about it, some people will say, "Oh, it was really long. Pacing was, subliminal. All bullshit." But
I think I agree with you because I'd rather see them drag it out and take their time, or at least rush it with a good pacing, but at least add more content.
Yeah, the thing with One Piece,
because that's basically what they did in this episode.
See, the thing with One. All right, so you remember One Punch Man because remember you watched it, right?
Yeah.
So you know how dynamic that was. That had a pretty good pacing. Now, let's say they combine that pacing with the One Piece world as well as a bit of Hunter dialogue, something like that.
Yeah,
that'll be the perfect.
But that's the issue though, because in the manga, he doesn't really. That's why I told you he doesn't put a lot of dialogue.
It's more action. It's more of panic shots.
Yeah, that's what messes up the anime, because now they have to fill in the gaps. And if you fill in gaps with a lot of new stuff, most of the time the fans are gonna be like, "Oh, that's not real. Why are you doing that? Why are you changing it so much?" So I think they have a lot of issues with what is appropriate. And then again, I think they're just trying their best sometimes. Then again, it's Toei, they're trash. Kind of.
Or imagine you had Madhouse doing this. Yo.
Yeah. But anyway, Toei, keep it up. I think we have a pretty
prove yourself
show right now.
Show your work.
Yeah, hopefully we get to enjoy it more. And next week, I think hopefully we're gonna have another episode, and we're just gonna enjoy it more. We're definitely gonna review that as well. We're gonna keep it. Sunday's always gonna be the anime, and hopefully the episode, the chapter is gonna be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because we just we're busy. Our lives are busy.
Right.
But
hashtag in the grind.
But the anime, we're gonna stay on it, and we're not gonna spoil anything, because we're just gonna give you. Because when I watch the anime, I take it as in I haven't seen the manga, and we're gonna do that for you guys too. So anyway, I give it an 8.5, and that's my review.
And for me, honestly, I would give it. It was like an 8.5, as well. Same as the chapter. I thoroughly enjoyed it for what it was, So, anyways, we're calling it here. See you guys next week in the next chapter review as well as episode. And see you in the next one, all right? Peace.
Peace.